Comments. Let's look through comments.
So sad that the only remainder of this beautiful episode left on the internet. You're so critical. Why are you doing this? Warriors is one of my favorite
This video's lame. Sounds like you're just trying to shame them for putting their time.
This is insulting to the animator.
Am I the only one craving nachos right now, dudes? I could totally go for some nachos right now, dude.
Oh no, Harmony. What am I to do? I let the old Jay ruin this channel's videos so badly that even the cringiest furry community is on my tail.
No pun intended.
Dude, this could be the end of everything if I don't prove myself to be anything other than a cringy 16-year-old bigot who rants about younger kids' videos with CSGO surfing footage over my commentary. Man, how do I... Ouch. Wait, what's this? Of course! So obvious I don't know why I didn't think of it. A reboot.
Oh shoot, not that book. I'll read that one later.
What? Yeah, I use Bing. It's seriously underrated and more people should use it. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly copy and paste this into Google. But that doesn't mean Bing isn't a reliable search engine.
So I did a Warriors SSS review a year ago. I'm really surprised on how good it did. It was really popular with the Warriors fan base because it was good, clean fun. But because every part of the first episode was an older video, it could have been better. I was thinking about redoing the series for a long time, even before my channel was temporarily terminated. This along with my worst video game series. That being said, let's begin. This fan animation, made by Wonton, his YouTube link is in the description, is a non-profit series based off the books by Aaron Hunter, an alias for the writers Kay Carey, Cherith Baldry, Gillian Phillip, Inbali Esterlise, Tweety Sutherland, Rosie Best, and editor Victoria Holmes. Sure hope that name is under Creative Commons, or else there's gonna be a heck of a dispute when time comes to pass. The book's on the adventure of Rusty's path to becoming a full Thunder Clan warrior, and the others after him became a sensation, selling over 20 million copies altogether.
That's a lot. I got all the Prophecy Begins books from a simple Goodwill find, meaning they're just as obtainable as the Lemony Snicket books.
Yes, I wasted money on this.
Correction, your parents wasted money on this?
That too. These books are so popular that their fanbase has detailed drawings, GIFs, simple pictures, creations, and even fanfictions about their favorite characters.
Well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, bro. What are you trying to hide, bro? She's married. I see. She's married to a British officer.
There's even a few PC video games, which I may do a video on as well. After going through a bunch of Warriors things on YouTube, which included a Minecraft roleplay video, I went to the very top of them all. The Warriors SSS series, consisting of 3 episodes. I'm a bit disappointed that over the course of 4 years, there were only 3 episodes produced, and there hasn't been one since. But going on their Tumblr, yeah, I know. They say that they're busy with other things and are only working on the series as much as they can, with the promise that episode 4 will be done sometime. Well, we're finally done the overly long introduction. Let's go on to what we've been waiting for. Now, just from the beginning of the video, like 4 to 6 seconds in, you know that the animation is not amateurish at all for a fan animation. It actually looks like a Bob Ross painting.
Let's wash your brush. We'll just scrub it off. Shake it off. And just beat the devil out of it.
What? The Sunning Rocks belong to ThunderClan!
After tonight's kill, this will just be another River Clan hunting ground.
Tiger Claw! This is useless. There are too many River Clan warriors.
Okay, why is it that they get voice actors who can read their lines boldly and very well, and then get other voice actors that are subpar, having no flow whatsoever? It's like buying a $500 air purifier, then smoking 5 original blend American Spirit packs. I want to talk to the punk who let these eardrum popping sound effects in the fan animation. I'll make sure he stapes it right away. As the fight for Sunning Rocks ends in a retreat, we are then taken to Blue Star, who is looking up at the night sky, where the moon that Wonton loved to draw 6 times, fitting in a little longer than 2¼ minutes of the beginning. The medicine cat Spotted Leaf then comes to tell her how Mousefur, this cat, is doing after that gash she received.
How's Mousefur?
Her wounds are deep, Blue Star, but she is young and strong. She will heal quickly.
No. Why did I expect the voice actor to be at least a little bit decent?
She sounds like her audio was reversed by listening to the staticky recording. Wait, is that a word? Staticky? It is. It is a word. And then they decided to share some words about their clan not being strong enough for a future prediction that is about to come true.
I am deeply troubled by tonight's defeat. ThunderClan has not been beaten in its own territory since I became leader. These are difficult times for our clan. It is at times like this we need the words of ancient warriors to help us. Has StarClan spoken to you?
Not for some moons, Blue Star.
Okay, not only was that way too overdramatic, but that didn't happen in the book. In this animation, they make the shooting star from StarClan come right for her as if it hit Spotted Leaf, when in actuality it was over the treetops in the book. Oh well, it's a small change, but something to point out.
It was a message from StarClan.
StarClean! Holy hamburger, Batman, that's the real impossible task at hand here. I don't even think you could try to clean a star because the water would... Oh yeah, it's disintegrating. Just look at it. Ace, out of the 4 or whatever number of people working on this mess, none of them thought to proofread? You know, I thought that maybe English was their second language, but no, they all sound like they're either from the US or the UK from the live streams they put out. Definitely professional.
Fire alone can save our clan.
If StarClan has spoken, then it must be so.
Oh yeah, wacky, wavy, flashy anime intro, bro. I guess it's time to show you mine. It was canceled before we even aired the first episode, so just press play. Complete with their own gnarly trademark to make it extra official. Or maybe it's just their stamp of approval. So we see Rusty peeking through the woods at a mouse, complete with the Mickey Mouse ears. I guess it's because he had the munchies. I don't know.
It's a mouse. They put cat screeching sound effects for him chasing a mouse. I was already skeptical about the sound effects for fighting because they're such bad quality, but he's chasing a mouse. He's chasing a small rodent. Like, my cat makes less noise than that when I step on her tail by accident, for StarClan's sake. I can't believe I used that as a euphemism.
After catching and releasing the mouse, Rusty finds out that the forest has a real creepy vibe to it. Then he wakes up, realizing it was all a dream.
Wait a minute. Does that mean... Oh crap, now I gotta start the review all over again.
Rusty gets up to go eat his food at 2 in the morning and jumps out of the window to perch on the fence for like 2 seconds, only to come back in the house on his owner's lap while the house is on fire! Ah! Get out! Fire will save our clan, but it won't save this cat lady's house in Arthur Brown records! Oh wait, it was just another dream.
Good kitty. It'll all be over soon. Just you wait. That's pretty good. Do you think I should go for American Idol?
These sequences that are supposed to be Rusty thinking of something are just cut in as if they're actually happening. No forewarning or nothing. With all the effects they put in here, they couldn't make like a dream sequence cloud around the edges of the screen? They made this just like that? Just like that? Terrible. So Rusty jumps down to meet Smudge, who, dare I say, has the most impeccable voice I ever did hear.
Where are you off to, Rusty? You're not going into the woods, are you?
Who can deny such a smooth talker?
Smudge says to Rusty that it's not safe out in the woods because an off-screen cat named Henry told him there are dangerous animals lurking around and that he wouldn't catch Smudge out there. But Rusty wants to go anyway to look around despite his protests. The cat makes his way through the forest while the animators make sure to get some more shots of the moon while they're at it, and finds another mouse that leads him to Graypaw. Rest in peace, headphone users.
It's impossible to run away. I must take the challenge.
You must take voice acting lessons. Aren't you, like, not the best at voice acting as well? I mean, like, you sound like crap. I swear, correction, Jay, if you don't get out, I will break you! Yeah, I just thought of something. You're kind of lacking in the muscle department, so I could...
Rusty goes back and faces the other cat, who is soon revealed to be Graypaw, lol.
Hi there, kitty pet.
A Kit Kat who's training to be the title of this book.
You put up quite a fight for a tame kitty. I'm Graypaw, by the way.
So Graypaw talks to Rusty and asks what he's doing so far in the woods. Rusty avoids his question and, being the passive-aggressive dirtbag he is, decides to indirectly insult the kid. Graypaw says that he didn't hurt him because he's definitely not from one of the clans.
Other clans?
You must have heard of the 4 warrior clans that hunt around here.
Wait a minute, Graypaw, what did you just say before?
You put up quite a fight for a tame kitty. For a tame kitty. For a tame kitty.
So wait, how could he have known about your 4 clans if he's domestic? Even Smudge and his friend Henry didn't know what the heck was out there except wild animals that they've never seen, let alone ever knowing about the 4 teams you made up. The soon-to-be ThunderClan warrior tells Rusty about the rivalry they have with the other clans in Wind Clan, River Clan, and Shadow Clan, especially Shadow Clan. He also teaches him a bit about ranks and stuff, with some Celtic music playing in the back.
When I'm finished with my training, I'll be so dangerous. All the other clans shaking at their flea-bitten skins.
So relaxing. After that, Rusty tries to drag him to his boring kitty pet life, am I right? By telling him how good he's fed, etc. Then Graypaw full-on lays a smackdown by listing all the horrid things about being tamed! Ugh!
All you have to do is sit where they can see you and look hungry for a couple of days.
And they'd feed me pellets that look like rabbit droppings and solid slop. No way! You can't think of anything worse than being a kitty pet. You're nothing but 2 legs of toys. Eating stuff that doesn't look like food. Looking either nice until you've tasted a fresh kill mouse, you haven't lived. Have you ever tasted one?
I don't know, and if this is how I have to live my life for happiness, then so was my best option.
I guess you'll never understand. You weren't born wild. I smell cats for my clan. You should go.
So Graypaw tells Rusty to run before it's too late, but it's too late. Blue Star jumps from the trees because years of observing Felidae has brought us to the logical conclusion that that just happens. And then Lionheart jumps down.
You shouldn't be so near the two-leg place, Graypaw.
You shouldn't have that kind of fur style. It's a copyright infringement to the Pokemon caricature. Jolteon.
This is Blue Star. She's leader of my clan, Lionheart. He's my mentor, which means he's training me to be a warrior.
You fight well for a two-legged pet. We have been watching you both.
Whoa, what the? They've been watching them both? Jeez, they must have broken quite a few laws.
We wondered how you would deal with an intruder, Graypaw. You attacked him bravely.
And I sat here and listened to this dialogue reimagining that was only held together by Graypaw's face at the end. Otherwise it would have just fallen apart. The next scene is Blue Star praising both of them for how they used their wits, agility, strength, etc.
Stronger than you, but you used your wits to defend yourself, and you turned to face him when he chased you. I've not seen a kitty pet do that before.
Okay, so were they trying to be witty or just force an anime stereotype that was never good to begin with Graypaw and Rusty's facial expressions? Oh man, I know this one is going down in the book of faults. Lionheart points out that he's not from the clan and shouldn't be hunting in their territory. But the outsider tells them that he was only here for some good old-fashioned mouse hunting.
But I've only come here to hunt for a mouse or two. I'm sure there's enough to go around.
There's never enough to go around. If you didn't live such a soft, overfed life, you would know that.
This lady is harsh. And she's signing reality checks that keep bouncing, because one minute she's praising him for his skill to catch a mouse, and then she says he's a soft, overfed kitty pet. So what do you want me to believe?
You come here only to hunt for sport, but we hunt to survive.
I had not thought of it that way before. I'm sorry.
Okay, back up a bit there, Rusty. The heck is wrong with you? And not so much happens after that. They ask him to join ThunderClan. Tell him about the elders, mouths to feed, so on and so forth, and if he joins he has to be loyal to the clan. They tell Rusty a member can't live with a paw in each world, Kitty Pet Life and ThunderClan. He then asks if he can think about their offer. Blue Star tells him that Lionheart will be in the woods at Sun High when he has his answer. As they leave, they mention that Tiger Claw will be waiting for them. I won't give spoilers, but he's a very important character later on. That's why he was in the beginning, before the intro. So yeah, that was episode 1, to Warriors SSS. Oh my goodness, there was so much overshadowing that it hurt. Too dramatic at times, and too goofy at the wrong times. The animation for this one was incredible, easily 8 out of 10. Voice acting was utterly awful for the main character, Firepaw, Rusty. Spotted Leaf and Oakheart, they were bad too, very bad. They could improve some. The others sound like they've either had some experience or they're not as bad, Graypaw. I can see the appeal that the fan base has for this series, since it is very well made if you look past the few flaws that it has. Overall, I give this episode a 5.9 out of 10, so it's really just mediocre. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye now.